Welcome everyone to the Report Card episode 5. I'm Ulysses.
I'm Dustin. The Report Card covers the latest in movies, music, and games as reported by us and the users at collegio.com.
We got a new set.
Yes. If you haven't noticed, we have a green wall or an image. I'm not sure if the green screen worked.
Wicked cool.
And a new TV, and we get to stand up.
And we hope you guys like it.
Besides that, let's just get right into it. And this is the movie we saw this week.
Must be hard, living like this with no family, friends.
Derek! Is that you? If you can hear me, you can come home.
What I'd like to know is how you rob a bank without opening any doors.
Take a deep breath.
So we cut the Jumper premiere past Friday with Hayden Christensen and Rachel Billingson. Yeah, it doesn't
Something
matter,
with a
dude.
B.
She's freaking adorable.
She's hot. She was in Last Kiss.
Which was a good movie. I liked it.
I feel like a
personally.
bitch admitting that, but
it was good.
I liked it. It kind of relates to my life. I had a problem like that once.
Dude, man, it relates to everyone's life.
But besides that, that's not what we saw this week. We saw Jumper, as well as probably a lot of you saw Jumper this weekend. And I don't know how you thought about it, but I did not like it.
I wanted to jump off something.
I wanted to
Literally.
jump out of my seat and go to the door and get a refund.
Yeah.
Because this movie sucked.
Well, you know, maybe we're being a little too harsh. It was bad. It wasn't like horrible.
I'm going to be harsh. It just sucked. I don't care. Well, look, the effects were great.
Yeah.
Storyline was horrible. Yeah. There were a lot of things missing. I mean, what were the things you were telling me after?
Dude, it just seemed very choppy. You know, like they would just, like there was no real plot behind it.
Like this is the jump.
Yeah.
You know, it's just retarded.
They really concentrated too much on the whole, I'm cool, I can jump around, which is cool, but, you know, not enough on like character development.
We have a budget, we can go to like 50 different places and shoot. And I can sit on a Sphinx. Woo.
Yeah. Though they kept
First of all, people would notice you sitting on the fucking Sphinx.
Yeah, what's up with that? You know,
people would notice that.
And like they kept going to like the same 5 places.
Yeah.
You know, if I were a jumper, I would go like to 50 different places. Call me crazy.
I think it'd be fucking cool to have that jumping power, but I don't have it. So, I mean, where the fuck do you get cookies from?
Downstairs. Do you have change for a 20?
I don't have any money, man.
The Girl Scout girl waiting for me.
Give me a cookie.
Check it out.
You know what? Fuck a cookie.
Well,
put your cookies away.
You can have that one. Anyway, so I mean, those are good. Those are peanut butter cookies, man.
Back to the film, man.
Jumper.
You're a jumper.
You're a jumper.
Okay. Anyway, I think the movie sucked. It had good graphics, but a horrible storyline.
Yeah, it really was bad. Mm-hmm. Character development horrible. Graphics good, but you know it is what it is.
I give it a D.
I give it a D too.
Now we're gonna go on to our album. Lenny Kravitz, It's Time for a Love Revolution. That's what we picked up this week. I got it on iTunes, but I have mixed feelings about this album.
Really?
What about you?
Well, that's what love does to you, doesn't it? It gives you mixed feelings of all sorts.
Makes you feel great, and then it kills you later on.
At first, it makes you feel really good. And then it moves in with you and kills you.
Then it ends your life, and then you want to kill it.
Like a malignant cancer.
Anyway, back to the fucking album. This album was his latest album. It came out in, I think, January? No, February.
No, February 9th, I think, or 11th or
something. It came out this month.
Either way, yeah.
I saw him on Jay Leno. It was good. He played live. It was pretty good. Yeah. At first, I first got the album, and I was like, I'll put it in. You know, I was just chilling, and then it just didn't play well. Like it was too soft. It wasn't what I was used to with him. I'm more used to back in his younger days when he was more drug-induced, psychedelic kind of. That was like the area that he was going for. And at first, I was like, and I turned it off. But then, you know, a couple of days ago, I turned it back on just for the hell of it, and was chilling on my balcony. And I was actually with the breeze and the sun going down and everything.
You fell in love with Lenny.
I fell in love with Lenny.
You did. You know what? It's really it's a totally different Lenny, dude. Yeah. I mean, it's really grown up. He talks about really serious topics. You know, we're talking about, you know, he has a song where he's talking about his dad leaving him. Yeah. He has a song about, hey, would you marry me? He's asking someone to marry him.
He's talking about his life now.
Yeah.
Because he's going through those things now. That's the thing. And this isn't like I said, like what isn't his younger days.
Yeah.
And that's why I think a lot of people that are younger than us won't like this. But since we are getting older and having to deal with these problems, we can relate to it more.
Well, not necessarily, because I mean, people of all ages go through all sorts of heart breaks and love revolutions of their own. So I mean, but not necessarily, but it definitely is different Lenny. Although, what's the name of that song? That Bring It On.
Bring It On is actually pretty fast.
It's very
it's
old
good.
Lenny-ish,
I like that.
so
I like that.
still
And then
a little
there's
bit
I'll Be Waiting, which is what we're playing behind us, which is very slow, very. You listen to your girlfriend
it's a real
with
good
it.
song, though.
Yeah, I like the album actually. At first I didn't, but now I do. So I would actually give it an A, just because it's Lenny.
I would give it an A+, not simply because it's Lenny, but because it's good.
Yeah, it is good.
It's good.
So pick it up. It's Lenny Kravitz. Time for a Love Revolution, or it's a Love Revolution. One of those. But there's a revolution and love in the word. So
Some sort of a revolution.
Anyway, let's go on to the homework.
This is the homework, the part of the show where we show you guys something interesting, either a video or a news
Anything
clip
we
or
want to
anything.
bring to you. Anything, like if we want to build something or try to test a product, whatever we think that we want you to see, that's what we're going to show you. And this week we found a clip of, I know everyone knows that mental shit, where they did all the crazy spraying. You've seen that, right?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, it's crazy. So this is someone who did it, and it backfires horribly. Check it out.
Oh my god!
How the hell?
Oh my god!
That's some
Jesus
crazy
Christ.
crap, man. Did you imagine?
Man, you've got to be careful when you freaking shoot off those things, man, because one day you'll lose a googly, and that's not good.
A googly?
A googly.
What's a googly?
Let's go ahead and get into that.
Okay. This is going to get user feedback.
So this is when we get into the feedback, into our mail bag.
AOL bag?
AOL, I was going to say AOL
Dude,
bag.
this is not 1992.
Dude, it's been a while.
Okay, we dipped into our mailbag this week, and we pulled out one of the letters that one of our users sent us. And
Sarah from Long Beach, California wrote, "You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
Keep it up."
Sarah sent a picture.
Yes, we encourage our viewers to send pictures.
We also encourage that you send us email. It's great.
Yes.
I'm glad we're actually getting some feedback.
We really appreciate that feedback because it takes a ton of time for us to do this. We're not pros at this by any stretch of the imagination.
We spent a fortune on the props. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
We filmed this at a remote location in the desert.
Yes. John from Oakland, California. Apparently we have a lot of people in California that watch this.
Yeah, we're in Miami. I mean,
yeah, I know. That's really weird. Either way, John wrote, "Where do you guys get all the really cool technology for the show?"
From our office.
Yeah. We don't have any. This stuff doesn't belong to us.
I'm an accountant. He's a tech guy. And
Yeah.
in our offices, like the last board that we had that we've been using, that was at his office, it's a smart board. And now this show you'll see, we're using my lobby.
Yeah.
Because we got green. I don't know if we're going to do the green screen this time, but we're working on that.
We're actually very broke, but we can get in front of these things every once in a while.
There you go.
But thanks for the feedback, guys. Keep it coming. Keep writing at the report card at collegio, KOLEGIO.com.
And come on, check us out next week then.
Check us out next week.